Hello students, welcome to Nazvila. This video is for the class 12 students.
Here are the notes for class 12 chapter number 1, the last lesson written by Alphonse Daudet from your NCERT book solution Flamingo. इस चैप्टर का एक्सप्लेनेशन वीडियो ऑलरेडी चैनल पर अपलोडेड है. यू कैन गो एंड चेक इट फ्रॉम देयर. इफ यू सी दैट तो पूरा लेसन समझ में आ जाएगा. आई हैव आल्सो गिवन यू द लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स. At the very end of that video, I have also given you some notes, that is some summary of the lesson that will also be helpful to you to understand the lesson. और अब इस वीडियो में मैं सारा क्वेश्चन आंसर सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड कर रही हूँ, so that whenever you have any doubt you can come back to this video and check it for yourself. In this solution I will provide you all the keywords of the lesson which you can include in writing your answer for your examination. We'll start with the first question. On page number 7 you will see think as you read. First one, what was Franz expected to be prepared with for school that day? We'll start in the same way. Lesson's name, writer's name, a short intro and then the answer. The last lesson is written by Alphonse Daudet. He was a French novelist and short story writer. The chapter is set in the day of Franco-Prussian War. Prussia defeated France and therefore the French districts of Alsace and Lorraine have passed into Prussian hands. Therefore, there was order from Berlin to teach only German in the districts of Alsace and Lorraine. ये मैंने पूरा इंट्रो बता दिया. इसमें से जो भी पॉइंट्स याद रहे वो एग्जाम में लिख सकते हैं हम. अब डायरेक्ट आंसर पे जाते हैं. ये हमें लेसन के फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में ही मिल जाएगा. France was expected to be prepared for a test on participles. M. Hamel has said that he would question them on participles, and Franz did not know the first word about it. He thought of running away and spending the day outside of the door, as it was bright, warm, birds were chirping on the woods, the Prussian soldiers were drilling. This all was much more tempting to Franz than the rules of participle, but he resisted all this and hurried off to school. He reached to the school and noticed something unusual about the school. He reached to the school and realized that it was the last day of French lesson. He was upset because he hardly knew how to write and now he cannot learn it anymore. He felt sorry for not learning his lessons, and now the books which were very heavy became his old friend which he could not give up. And realizing that he will not be able to see M. Hamel again made him forget about his cranky behavior for seeking bird eggs or going sliding on the Saar. अब लेसन में कैसा सिचुएशन भी आता है जब वो रीड कर रहा होता है about the rules of participle, तो हम वो भी include कर सकते हैं हमारे आंसर. When it was his turn of reciting, he wanted to read without a mistake, but he got mixed up on the first word. Holding his desk, his heart was beating and couldn't look. M. Hamel told him that he was a Frenchman, yet he could neither speak nor write his own language. Thus, Franz was expected to prepare for a test on participles, but it turned out to be his last French lesson. And M. Hamel ended the class by writing "Vive la de France, long live France" on his boat and dismissed the school. This is how you can finish the answer with the concluding statement. Question number 2. What did Franz notice that was unusual about the school that day? The last lesson is written by Alphonse Daudet. He was a French novelist and short story writer. जैसे हमने फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में लिखा था बिल्कुल सेम वैसे ही इंट्रो लिखना है. If you want to add few points into it, you can do it as well. अपने हिसाब से. There are mainly two characters in the lesson, Franz and M. Hamel. So Franz has reached to the school. He had to prepare for participles. He was late for the school and he was counting on the commotion. Yani he was trusting the commotion, the noise in the classroom, that he will not be caught that he is late. But that day it was a little bit different. What it was different, on page number 3 of the textbook, if you have the textbook, तो उसमें देख लो, उसके second paragraph में ही है. But now that day it was so still. It was as quiet as Sunday morning. M. Hamel was having his ruler in his hand. He was walking up and down. He saw all the classmates. They were already in the place. Franz had to open the door and go inside. Everybody was looking at him and he was very frightened at that time. M. Hamel told him to quickly sit on his place. Very kindly he said that. He also noticed that M. Hamel was wearing something different. उनका cloth का पूरा attire तुम्हें बताना है कि he was wearing green coat, his frilled shirt and little black silk cap, all embroidered, that he never wore except on inspections day and prize days. The whole school seemed to be very strange. He also saw some people sitting at the back benches of the school. They were village peoples. The entire list is given. पूरा list दिया हुआ है. textbook में ही old Hauser with his three-cornered hat, the former mayor, the former postmaster and several others beside. Everybody looks sad. सब बहुत sad थे. They have come there to say thank you to M. Hamel for his 40 years of service. Why? Because there was a war going on between France and Prussia, and Prussia won the war. Alsace and Lawrence was under Prussia. So Berlin से order आया है that there is an order from Berlin that only German taught in the schools, and therefore it was the last lesson of M. Hamel and the last lesson of French class. एक ही चीज़ दो बार repeat करने की जरूरत नहीं है. That's why everybody was very emotional and the atmosphere of the school was so unusual. तो मैंने almost सारा कुछ बता ही दिया है, बस यही लिखना है. If you want a very deep explanation about this lesson, you will get the link in the description box. Question number 3. What had been put up on the bulletin board? Now we have to write down the same keywords of the lesson, but now we have to focus more on the bulletin board. I've given you the intro. You can write the name in all the answers. Lesson name, writer's name, then give information about it. Franz was late for the school. Test on participles. Did not know anything. He wanted to run away and spend days outdoor. Same points that we wrote, all these things. Now we add a different point into this. When he passed the town hall, there was a crowd in front of the bulletin board. From the past 2 years, there has always been bad news coming from the bulletin board. All the information regarding the lost battle, the draft, the orders of the commanding officer. So Franz thought that what can be the matter now? Didn't see the bulletin board. When he reached to school, he noticed that there is something unusual about the school, and M. Hamel informed him Prussia has defeated France and Alsace and Lawrence have passed to Prussia, and there is an order from Berlin to teach only German in the schools of Alsace, and the new master will come tomorrow. This information is what was put up on the bulletin board. Now you can keep on elaborating the answer by writing all the points that we discussed before in the previous answers. That how he felt, didn't knew French, and now he had to no chance to learn anymore. He couldn't give up. His feelings towards M. Hamel, his feelings towards his book. And lastly, when the church, M. Hamel wrote on the board, Vive la de France, long live France, and dismissed the school. अगर intro में हमने already लिख लिया है तो हम लिख सकते हैं directly that M. Hamel informed him about the order of Berlin. Another set of questions you will see at page number 8 at the very end of the lesson. Think as you read. First question from there. What changes did the order from Berlin cause in the school that this question is exactly similar to the second question that we discussed. Unusual को हटा के सिर्फ लिख दिया change did the order of Berlin cause. You can write the same answer into this, but focus याद रहे order of Berlin पे हो. I hope you can do it by your own. Next question. Question number 2. How did Franz's feelings about M. Hamel and school change? ये question भी नया नहीं है, हमने इसके points भी discuss किए हैं पहले. So we'll write down the intro. And we saw in the beginning of the lesson what was Franz's feel. Wanted to run away and spend the days outdoor. These are discussed earlier. Then we also discussed that he wanted while reading, but he mixed up his first words. Then M. Hamel did not scold him, but that he was a Frenchman, yet neither he could speak nor write his own language. Franz also paid attention in the class that day and listened everything very carefully, while M. Hamel explained everything with so much patience. M. Hamel tried to tell them everything at one stroke, but as the church clock struck 12, M. Hamel stood up, wrote Vive la de France on the board, and dismissed the school. Know what is the focus of the question and to write down the answer. Now the next question, page number 9, you will see understanding the text. First one, the people in the story suddenly realize how precious their language is to them. What shows you this? Why does this happen? So the answer to this will also begin again with the intro. अब intro में ही हमें पता चल जाता है why does this happen. Intro जो हमने पहले लिखा था, lesson name and the writer's name. Because of the order from Berlin about teaching Germany in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. या तो intro में लिख लो या तो बाद में last में लिखना है तो भी चलेगा. After this, you can see the focus here is language. Then you can see you have to talk about people. तो पहले तो फ्रांस की फीलिंग के बारे में तो हमें पता है, वो हमने इसके पहले वाले आंसर में ही डिस्कस किया है. हाउ नाउ पीपल लिखा है तो हमें बाकी लोगों के बारे में भी लिखना है. So we have to include the people who are sitting at the back. M. Hamel himself was very formally dressed for his last lesson. You can also mention the clothing that he had wore to respect his language. The village people also gathered at the back of the bench to show their respect. You can mention who were they, the old houser, the former mayor, the former postmaster, ये लिख सकते हैं हम. They also came to show their respect towards their language and also showing respect towards M. Hamel for his 40 years of faithful service that he provided to them. Then you can start writing with the reaction of Franz, that Franz, when he came to know, he didn't knew his language and now he cannot learn it, and now he couldn't give up his books, and he also forgot about M. Hamel's ruler and his cranky behavior. He wanted to recite without any mistake, but he made a mistake. M. Hamel told him that he was a Frenchman, but he could neither speak nor write. He listened to the last lesson very carefully. M. Hamel also explained it with patience and tried to explain everything at one stroke. अब यहाँ पे लैंग्वेज के बारे में बोला गया है तो हम थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ लैंग्वेज भी लिख सकते हैं. जैसे M. Hamel कहते हैं that according to M. Hamel, French language was the most beautiful language in the world, the clearest, most logical, and we have to guide us among us. And as long as we know our language, we can continue our culture. This shows that how people realize that their language is precious too. So see कितना सारा हम लिख सकते हैं इस आंसर में. Whatever you remember in the exam, you can write this down as an answer. Question number 2. Franz think, will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? Now for this question, last year मैंने students के लिए question answer solution बनाया था. So same I am sharing it with you. You can see how to write down the answer. How I have written the answer. The name of the lesson is The Last Lesson, written by Alphonse Daudet. I'll start it with the intro as usual. And it is set in the days of Franco-Prussian War, in which France was defeated by Prussia. The French districts of Alsace-and-Lorraine were passed to Prussia, which affected the school life. There was an order from Berlin to teach only German in the school of Alsace-and-Lorraine. Hence, M. Hamel, the French teacher, declared in the school that it was his last lesson. Franz, who was one of the students, was too much upset with the news. French was his native language, and thus it made him hurt to see it taken away from him. Therefore, to express his pain and sadness, he gave an example by saying, will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? It is impossible for pigeons to leave their language. In the same way, it is impossible for him to leave his native language, French, and accept a language which is forced upon them. This was the reason why Franz thinks, will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? So this is an example how you can write this down. If you want to include some more points into the answer, you can do it. Now this is the last exercise from our lesson. So ये questions जो है वो बहुत difficult है इस lesson के, but you never know that if it can be asked in the examination. तो ये भी हम discuss कर ही लेते हैं, because last year in Gala paper solution में ये वाला question जो है वो पूछा गया था. So let's see the first one. Lastly, last exercise talking about the text. First one, when a people are enslaved as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. Can you think of example in the history? तो ये क्वेश्चन का मतलब समझा देती हूँ. दैट अब जर्मन लैंग्वेज उनके ऊपर फोर्स की गई थी, तो एट दैट टाइम दे वर लाइक स्लेव, दे वर इन अ प्रिजन. सो हियर इट सेज कि वो अगर अपनी लैंग्वेज को होल्ड करके रखेंगे तो उनके पास अपने प्रिजन की चाबी है. एज यू नो दैट लैंग्वेज इज अ पार्ट ऑफ अवर कल्चर. तो यहाँ पे यही कहा गया है कि अगर हम लैंग्वेज को जिंदा रखेंगे तो हमारा कल्चर भी जिंदा रहेगा. वी कैन स्टार्ट अवर आंसर सेम एज राइटिंग द इंट्रो. सो मैं इसे वापस रिपीट नहीं करूंगी. यू नो व्हाट इट इज. देन यू कैन राइट डाउन फ्यू पॉइंट्स रिगार्डिंग द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ लैंग्वेज दैट M. Hamel has said. He believed that French is the most beautiful language in the world, the clearest, the most logical, and we must guide it among us and never forget it. Because yes, when a person are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they have the key to their prison. As you can also give example of Franz here, that he was a Frenchman, but he could neither speak nor write his own language. So how will he have the key to his prison? How will he be able to continue his culture? As mother tongue or native language is like a self-identity of the culture, and therefore it keeps the culture alive. Next question is question number 2. What happens to a linguistic minority in a state? How do you think they can keep their language alive? So how can we keep our language alive is that we can speak our mother tongue with our parents, our relatives, or also with the people who are close to us who speak in that language. We can make other people aware of the language. We can teach them as well. Also parents can teach their children their mother tongue and this is how they can keep their culture alive. ये तो कुछ simple points है, you can add your points if you want to. अब lesson based देखा जाए तो firstly तो you can write the entire concept of the lesson, how the language was being forced to the people in the chapter. It was the last lesson for the French. Everybody was very upset. The teacher, the villagers, even Franz, they all showed respect to their language, their own way. Franz also shared his thoughts by saying that will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? Yeah, means he's asking that whether they will also force German language on pigeons, and this is how you can see how upset they were because of their native language, their mother tongue was taken away from them. M. Hamel also said, when people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. ये लिख सकते हो इस आंसर में. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन भी कुछ ऐसा ही सिमिलर है बट यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है लिंग्विस्टिक शोविनिज्म. Third one, is it possible to carry pride in one's language too far? Do you know what linguistic chauvinism means? तो ये भी नया वर्ड है. linguistic chauvinism का मतलब होता है someone who believes कि उसकी language ही सबसे superior है. Okay, my language is superior. If someone believes that, that is called linguistic chauvinism. So you can also say here that that it is no wrong that you have to be proud of your language. You should accept your language. You should speak your language. Like you can see the example in our chapter, you can see that German language was being forced upon them, made everyone very upset. Franz was upset, villagers were upset, M. Hamel was upset. So this is not how you should be doing. You can also say that how all these people showed their respect towards their language, how they showed their love towards it. और हमने इतने सारे कीवर्ड्स जो सारे क्वेश्चन में डिस्कस किए हैं उसमें से कोई भी पॉइंट्स लिख सकते हो. एज लॉन्ग एज इट इज़ फ्रॉम द लेसन एंड नथिंग इज़ रॉन्ग. ऐसे ही इंट्रो और नेम ऑफ द कैरेक्टर्स इनके साथ में. यू कैन ऑल्सो से दैट इंडिया इज़ अ कंट्री विच हैज़ वेरी डाइवर्स कल्चर. सो मैनी लैंग्वेजेस आर बीइंग स्पोकन इन इंडिया. इसका भी एग्जाम्पल दे ही सकते हैं हम. सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड द एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ this chapter and the solution made for this chapter also. So that's it. You do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you like the explanation, give a like to the video and share it to all your friends. And I'll see you in the next explanation.